Hey there, it's Solinus Dracone, and I'm trying to just see if I can test out my new microphone there. Y'all may have seen the video that I just put up with the little Every Day I'm Shuffling beat, and I'm just real happy to get this new mic. I've tested it out, and I've got it like about 3 feet from my face or so, and I still seem to be picking it up pretty good. Right now, I've got a little bit of a different setup where I have my headphones on, but I'm not using the actual mic on them, so we're going to see if I can't get a little bit better voice quality. And I thought that it would be a nice video to do to test out the capabilities of the microphone by just doing a quick little tribal stage run. So I'm going to go ahead and pick just any random old planet and go to the tribal stage section here. And we're just going to do a quick little tribal omnivore run, just kind of what I've figured out to be the best overall way to get an omnivore, or rather a blue card run for Industrious on this particular stage. So we're going to start off with Carnivore. Now, I've got my Angrian character set up, and just kind of something to note about this is I've been through the stage once already, and I've already managed to get all of the top tier parts on there. You notice everything's 5'd out, and that's actually a little bit of an advantage when you are looking at just doing a quick little run through of that. Now, of course, it's not going to be very good for you when you're doing a play from the beginning, but this is just a little video for my pleasure and for testing things out. So, I'm going to just go ahead and chill this on easy mode here with all the perks, and, it's just going to be a chance for me to test out my mic. So, alright, so how about Igavania, huh? Igarashi-kun, he went and put down the, I think it was Bloodstained, I don't know the name of it, I keep thinking of it, Igavania, but man, within 6 hours, the dude busted wide open the goals that he had on that. It's just amazing that he was able to do that. So, I mean, we're already looking at probably about 2 million as of the time that I'm recording this, that he has just completely blew away all the goals that he originally had set, and we are going to have, our fucking Castlevania 2D Metroidvania clone anytime now. So that is pretty goddamn sweet. Alright, so, start off the stage, obviously, by going and killing some prey, and this first one is obviously, this first pack of animals is going to be a little bit, scattered, simply because we have to chase them down. But when you're a carnivore, when you've reached this stage as a carnivore, you automatically get a didgeridoo and a stone axe. And the stone axe is just OP as hell for anything you're trying to do. Hunting, fighting, all that 9 yards. So this is going to be a bit of a danky tribal stage run. And I'm not going to take it all the way through to the Civ stage. I'm just going to be, just finishing this part out. And again, it's just something I've been kind of doing to amuse myself over the past couple days since, I've been waiting on the mic to come in. Now, Rambler81, of course, he's the one that bought this for me. It was a birthday present, and the story behind that, as you probably already know, is that, the first one came in and it was just a regular Audio-Technica 2020 mic that was not made for use on a computer. It was made for use with an XLR port. I think that's what it's called, XLR, and it just simply would not convert over to the computer, so I had a cable bought for it and everything, XLR to USB, and that shit just did not work no matter what I tried, so had to send it back. And, Rambler, he went ahead and ordered the right one for me, and it just came in. So I've got a pop filter on it. The video that I showed does not have the pop filter, but it's one of those big old tennis racket-looking things. And hopefully it's going to kind of drown out some of the pops and hisses and whatnot. Alright, now that we've got a little bit of food together, we're going to go ahead and make some more babies. And first priority after that is going to be getting the axes out. Now, the way that this particular dank style section works, and I'm actually talking a little bit lower than I normally do, simply because I've got a roommate and I don't want to wake them up. But the way that this one works out is we just leave this village alone. That is actually going to stay at 4 out of 6 for the entire rest of the stage. That's just how it goes. So we're going to just wait for the next couple villages to pop up. And I'm going to want to stagger it, because I like a nice staggered totem, and it works out kind of well for the way that it plays. I mean, you could make it a lot easier by simply going and making friends with all the hostile villages first, but, you know, I like the dichotomy that this brings. So, go through and kill the frog monsters. It's sometimes a good idea to take out the babies first, because that might just piss off the rest of the monsters that are there. But, you know, you're free to do it. There's not any exactly perfect way to do it. Come on, die already, Jesus. You'll notice that little clicking noise that comes up and stays on as you're trying to gather. And it's actually kind of a weird experience having the game playing in my headset, in my ears. So, you know, now I can actually hear what the hell's going on, and that's probably for the best, because a lot of games work on sound cues. And, alright, cool. Now we've got the stone axes ready to go. So, let's get everybody equipped. This microphone's really sensitive. I was able to get some pretty darn good quality speech in through the through a 20 decibel gain. Right now it's on 100, and for some reason it doesn't seem to be as all-fired loud as it was before. Let's waste not, want not, guys. Let's go and get some stuff. Now, of course, in a carnivore style play, when I've got these guys just absolutely kitted out with everything carnivore-y, it's going to be a boon if we can manage to find an epic, because the epic is going to fuel your habits for the rest of the stage. So yeah, we just gonna look around, see if we can find squinsies. Those are nice. Those actually make pretty good domestication animals, actually. The thing about domesticating animals is you kind of want to look for one that doesn't have a wide profile, because the pathing on every single part of this game is just retarded as can possibly be imagined. And it's just worse and worse when you've got gigantic, wide monsters that you have managed to tame and are laying eggs for you, that your chief, you know, and my chief is the one I always have actually harvesting. But it's just impossible to get him to actually start taking. You have to wait for them to move away from the egg basket. It's just a mess. Alright, squins. I don't know what you guys got going for you, but it's not enough. Bam. Look at those axes go to work. I actually am starting to prefer the axes a little bit over the spears. Simply because, you know, they just pack such a powerful punch, and, I don't know, sometimes you just let your guys go at it and they do better than if you tried to guide them. Unfortunately, about the only downside, really, of the AT2020 USB is that I don't really have a mute button that I can use to drown out my coughs, so I am going to have to be paying attention to that on my editing, so it's no big deal. The noise cancellation works pretty well in Audacity for fixing that. And Spy, actually, a German spy, Franz, he actually put out a pretty nice, gigantic, big video about how he does his business, just by, you know, what he uses and how he does it. And I, unfortunately, don't have the means to go getting Adobe Premiere or Adobe Audition. And, you know, honestly, while that's top-tier stuff and it's really good, and I'm not going to down-talk what he does, I think that you can actually get just as good results on Audacity and, you know, to some extent, Windows Media Player. Alright, so the guys have appeared. The first thing that is necessary to do is to offer them both gifts. So you just go for the ones that don't like you, and you drop them a little bit of a goodie. Okay, so the first tribe that we're going to do anything with is going to be a tribe that we ally. You know, we're going to have our first totem actually be a friendly totem. So, let's go for the one that hates us more, and that's going to be the purple tribe here, or the violet tribe. Okay. And we're not even going to waste any time here. As soon as that package is down, let's get on it, because we are trying to speedrun this a little bit here. Okay, just a little bit of, I'm just noticing that the audio readout on Audacity is kind of jumping up fairly halfway, so I'm going to have to do some mildly aggressive noise reduction. We'll see what happens with it. Didgeridoos. Didgeridoos. Alright, it's not hard to do it. Just as soon as you're done, you go ahead and click away and click again on them, and the party continues. Alright. Now, it does look like they, it seems they have maracas for us. There's not really anything else they have that we need. I would like to get the fishing cane, but, you know, what can you do? Alright, so we won. Skipping this. Skipping this. Alright, and it's time now to come back and get some weapons, because the first thing, since the next tribe is going to be actually a destroy tribe, we're going to kill them, then why not go for the 4 out of 6 village? That's right. We're only going to be attacking 2 villages this playthrough, and they're always going to be ones that are weaker than us, so we befriend one more and we kill one more. And we're going to have 12 members to the tribe altogether, all told, so that's going to make us a lot more threatening and more likely to actually survive the encounter with attacking another village. Again, they never go more than 4 out of 6. They're kind of doofy, these guys. You can take down an epic at 9 members. You can do that. But it's usually better to wait for 12 unless there's already one attacking. So let's take a look. Oh shit. Everybody get the fuck on it. They took down an epic and they're not even looting it. Chief, you gotta stay there. Okay. Everything goes into place now because they took down an epic over here. And it looks like they're sleeping. They don't even give a crap. No fucks given. Alright, all activity is suspended in favor of harvesting the meat from this thing. I did not think we would actually have an epic actually already killed by another tribe. Now, it does not cause any sort of aggression for them to, for us to go over and start taking their kill. If they're not already taking from it, then, you know what, free game. And they may not even wake up to know we're here. That's awesome. This is free money right here, baby. That's how you play the game. Awesome. Alright, you guys, you need to come over here and get some more meat, man. We have got to pick this thing clean. Alright. Just keep on picking away at it. Picking. I don't expect we're going to get as much food out of this as all that, because I have the suspicion that it's the people that get the more damage in on it, or rather the more damage that an enemy takes to bring down, is how much food they give you. But you know what? I'll be happy with any amount we can get out of this. And that could even be enough to carry us the rest of the stage. God, these fucking douchebags aren't even awake. That's fantastic. Well, there's a couple of them out hunting, but they don't give a shit. They don't give any fucks, because we're just taking all the food from this big guy here. Hey, what's up, guys? Hi, everybody's waving. They're all friendly. Hi there. That's funny. Awesome. Oh, we are definitely going to kill you guys. That's another thing, is you kill the tribes that are not aggressive at you. And there is always going to be at least 2 tribes, usually the ones that we're going to kill, of course. They're never going to be aggressive to you no matter what you do, unless you actually go out and act aggressively toward them. And then there's going to be 2 tribes, actually 3 tribes, that act all angry towards you, and they will start to slip back down the happiness scale. So it is about time to go ahead and just get this all sorted, you know? As usual, whenever I'm sending out an attack party, I always leave my chief in the village, because somebody's got to stay behind to make sure that the food and the children, if any, are safe. So, alright, everybody's eaten now, everybody that needs to, and let's go take out this band of chuckle fucks. I am not going to zoom in on these guys, because I did not take into account the fact that these are critters that I made just as a joke creature. The Minoans, those are my herbivore race, and these do not belong on camera. I am not going to zoom in on them. Not in the slightest. Although I'm wondering, that village that I made friends with already, did I already zoom in on them? Oh yeah, they're Minoans too. Well, you might have seen something that is not cool to have up here, but hey, if somebody takes it down, and I mean it's Spore, you know, why do you make anything in Spore if not to make one of those, right? But yeah, they got dicks and balls, because that's just how I roll. So one thing I like to do when I've finally got all the enemies in the tribe cleared is I like to just go ahead and raid their supplies, mainly because it also helps keep them from regenerating. And it also gives me more stuff to kill too. Oh shit. It's an epic, oh my god. It's an epic punk bird. Alright, so you just wait for these little mask icons to go away. And, oh, Green Village are pissed at me. Well, they can wait a little longer. We have got to come over here and handle our business. And they've got fishing spears, so that's good. Alright. I may see what we can do about killing the punk bird. Epic. That may get us some very good points. And I'm not going to worry about it too much if we're able to kill him and we're able to get our food stores up. And yeah, don't feel shy to kill the babies. Alright, let's just go ahead and destroy this building. Where are you, mate? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. Gotta keep track of where he goes. I think I can take him on with this many guys. I don't know for certain, but I won't know until I try. Alright, so 9 should be enough. Well, 8 really. We've got axes, and you know, it doesn't look that badass. Oh, he's gonna fuck us up, I know for a fact. Oh well. Yeah, buddy, you are the shit right there. He seems kind of busy with these guys here. Alright, set to it, set to it. We're gonna have to regenerate a couple of our guys, and I know we're gonna lose some guys here. I know for a fact we're gonna lose some guys here, and it's just how it goes. No, we're not gonna lose some guys? Holy shit, he seems to have glitched out. That is fantastic. Oh my god. This is a boon upon boons. I'm normally not this lucky. No, he does seem to be doing some damage. Just doing piss poor damage, though. Oh my god, we're not gonna lose a guy. Holy fucking shit. We actually made it without losing a guy. I cannot believe that happened. Magnificent. Okay, so let's go ahead and go give a gift to these guys here, otherwise they're gonna start attacking us. And why hide it? See? They got dicks, they got balls, they got foreskins. Look at that shit. Look at that chief just displaying it. Please don't masturbate to this. Oh man. What is wrong with my mind? Well, you know, it's Spore. Spore is known for making dicks out of things. So fantastic. I can't believe we got our hands on a goddamn epic. We got 2 epics out of this. It's amazing. Alright, so we're going to drop some wooden horns and some fishing spears. Although I don't expect we're going to be actually using the fishing spears. Partly because the only fishing hole that I can find is down here by the Cyan village. And also we're just going to be so full up from this particular epic here. Alright, gather that up. Gather that up. Honestly, right now we've probably got enough. Let's see, what do I have to talk about? Yeah, speaking about Spy's long video about how he does his recording, I might consider putting together a little bit of something on how I tend to do my recordings. You know, not that I'm any better than him. By far, he probably edits videos way better than I ever could. But, you know, if you're doing it on a budget, then, you know, there are some real awesome free tools out there that you can use. And so if anybody's interested, you know, and please let me know if you're interested. I'd actually like to hear some feedback. Then, I would be happy to go ahead and put something out that shows how I do some of my stuff. And he made just one gigantic block video covering everything he does. I would probably split mine up into a small series, like how I do audio, how I edit audio, how I have my settings set up on Open Broadcaster. That might be a thing. And I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to my little buddy Brendan Holmes. He just messages me and, says happy birthday and all that. He's, seems to be just one of my more loyal followers. And, I'm not saying that nobody else is loyal. I'm happy to get any kind of hits or comments or anything like that. But, just want to say hi, Brendan, and thanks for sticking with me. I'm glad that I bring you some enjoyment here, just in the form of me playing games and entertainment. It always means something when I hear back from folks. Also want to give a shout out to Zarf Dragon, who also wished me a good happy birthday on one of my previous videos. Thank you very much, Zarf. And so not the most eventful birthday of the year, but at the same time I had a lot of fun. I went out and ate some food with my friends. We went to a dim sum restaurant. And if y'all have never had dim sum, you really need to. It's a form of dish that originated in Hong Kong as sort of a brunch food. It's meant to be eaten, sometime between the normal breakfast and noon, and it mainly consists of steamed dumplings with some fried items. And if you've ever heard of things like shumai or hokao or char siu bo, which is the barbecue pork buns, then, that's dim sum. That's dim sum right there. Alright, getting back to the game. We're just going to go ahead and have our guys grab up their instruments. Not these guys' instruments. We know what their instruments are. And we're just going to go ahead and charm the cocks off of this green village here before they start getting ticked at us again. Oh, and they're all going to go have a nap when I'm coming over to fucking charm them. Great. Oh well, look at this. 431 were set for the stage. And this is actually turning into a feature-length video here. I guess, when you're playing it the way that these stages tend to go, if you're going to completion, then, it is probably going to last about this long. And again, this is not part of any existing playthroughs. This is just something that I randomly do from time to time just to kind of pass the time. Something else to look forward to is, I finally managed to make some progress on my creative particular world in Minecraft, and I'm really making some headway on building my gigantic pyramid, so I'm looking forward to getting that completed so I can actually bring you guys some of my Minecraft action, because I've been playing it a while, and I want to share it with y'all. It's one of those things that I've been doing it for years, and I want to just kind of show how I do some of my stuff. So, Minecraft sometime in the future, don't hold your breath, obviously, but it shouldn't be too far off. I want to complete the pyramid before I do anything else, and I'll take y'all on a little tour of my world. Alright. Come on, you guys, just hurry up and be our friends. We don't have time to dick with you. Alright. Cool. 3 more tribesmen. Ding, ding, ding. And so the orange village, usually it's orange. They come out all angry at us. Alright, we're going to send a fellow over to placate them. And the rest are going to be kitted out with axes, because we are going to prepare to make the rush on Cyan Village. That's right. That's right, we're gonna chop off some bullocks. That seems to be those children's favorite game, running in circles. I don't get it. I guess when you've got nothing else to do, running around in a freaking fast circle is fun. They don't have Spore to play. And this is just going to kind of be an experimental video, like I said. I don't know how I'm going to sound until I actually have this lined up with my video and uploaded. But I'm hoping that it's going to turn out that me speaking at this volume actually is enough to go over the video itself without, drowning it out completely. And, yeah. So I'm hoping that it's not catching as much of my breathing as it usually does. Alright, everybody's ready. Okay, Cyan Village. It is now the time of your destruction. And these are my omnivore race that I made. This is a different one. These are called Omnians, and I gave them a little bug face. You can basically kit them out with predator parts, and, you know, it's not going to make any difference. I usually like to take out the chief first, because he's the highest damage character, as well as the highest HP. But as you can tell, we are losing folks left and right. We are going to lose some folks in this. I have never made it through one of these raids without losing a person. So, you know, I'm just going to try and regenerate as fast as possible. Now, that is going to be the last village that we kill. So, you know, no huge deal about losing a couple guys here. I just want to keep myself from completely dying out. And I'm keeping track of how many are left to kill by just hovering over their little hut here. They've got 4, we've got more. Excellent, excellent. 2 left. Good, good. 1. And it is a complete rout. Awesome. I'd say we were the solid winners there. So alright, shut up and raid. And sure as shooting, these guys are probably going to start regenerating here. We will have to try and get back as quickly as possible to kill off any new members which spawn. Alright, so just taking a quick look at our evolution meter here at 110,000 years. Now we're at 270,000 years. We have, as we go through, we see that we allied with a tribe, we conquered a tribe, we allied with a tribe, and now we are conquering a tribe. Come on now, everybody go ahead. Get your grub on. Alright, I can hear them dropping them off. And we are going to send them all back with axes. It's fantastic. Okay. You know what? That should be enough. That should be more than enough. We can take down this tribe without having all that much. Hell, I'll even have one guy go in unarmed. Fuck it. Here come the Reaper. And obviously the 12 out of 12 village, the orange village, we're going to save till last because they are always going to be the biggest challenge. Kill, 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 baby. Look at the unarmed fucker there. He's not doing a damn thing. He's just swinging at it. Ah, well, screw it. This place is going down. Oh, hey, somebody survived. Or somebody was born at any rate. Well, Dackhomes, you're going down. And get back to the bloodfest. Yep, still 0 out of 9. I don't see any babies. Of course, I could pan this camera around to actually see, but I don't know, I can't be bothered. Bam, 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 kill them all. Oh, one was actually born and ran off. Hold on, I want to follow this guy. I want to follow this guy. No! No, my village, it is destroyed. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to run off into the hills. Okay, whatever. So, alright, time to begin to charm the other village, and we're going to wrap this stage up. As usual, we're going to leave 2 members of the tribe sitting behind with axes just to protect our food. Not that it's going to be a big deal at this point. You guys are coming along? What's up? What's up, Purple Tribe? Aw, thanks for being friends. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. The heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. I don't know why I busted out with that, but anyways. Time to, get these guys sorted. No, I don't want to hit pause, I want to hit tab. Alright, let's go in. I might have to scale the gain up a little bit because I can probably imagine that not all of my words are coming through. I want it to be nice and clear on top of that, on top of the game audio there. And, you know, it's just something that my Logitech headset and all previous headsets have not managed. Alright, here is the final ceremony. Boy, they do like their didgeridoos. A little bit of maracas mixed in, and we'll just let it creep up to the next level. And finish this shit off. Horns. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. And let's bring it on home. Fantastic. Okay. Alright. Let's just move, and there we go. Our totem is... it is symmetrical. Awesome. Alright, so we're not taking this all the way to the Civ stage. This is just, again, just for a kind of a test of my new microphone to see if I can make the audio sound good. So, you know, thanks again for watching. I am Solanaster Cone, and this has been, well, this hasn't been shit.